What's up, guys? MrGuideKing here, part 9 of FF13 100% guide completion. We just got done starting off in Brescia Ruins, exploring a little bit, first meeting Chocolina, and exploring the shop and seeing how that was going, and seeing all the new accessories and weapons and monster minerals, and it kind of gave us an introduction into the merchant category of the game. But we also learned about monster crystals and what monsters do for your party. They're, in summary, they're an extra party member, and they can have all the roles that Sarah and Noel normally have, and they're real essential to completing the game, especially essential in the tougher boss fights. So we're going back into Brescia Ruins 5AF, and we're going to be exploring deeper into the Echoes of Time area, and this is the main portion of Brescia Ruins. It is undoubtedly the biggest part of the map, and it allows you to find the 2 side quests that are available in Brescia Ruins 5AF, and they are Unio Mystica and the Ghast fragment. They're pretty much the first ones you're able to get, and we also recover an important ability coming up, and that is the Mog treasure hunter ability. And with this, you can use the R1 or the right button on your Xbox controllers to have Mog reveal hidden treasures that are invisible and phased out of time. So that's pretty much one of the most important features, besides the Moogle Throw ability, that Mog has, is finding hidden treasures. And we're going to get a brief intro into that coming up after we fight a couple of these Demoboras. But other than that, pretty good running so far, actually. Really enjoying doing these videos for you guys. I know they don't have a lot of views at the moment, but they're still just really fun to do. You know, I don't do them to be popular, I just do them to help everybody out, and you know, just and really enjoying the game for what it is. A great RPG and a great Japanese style RPG. So thank you guys for watching, if you do, and if you guys have a little bit of time on your hands, go ahead and follow my channel and subscribe to it, and I'll be able to fill you in on more videos that are coming up. So I'm trying to get down kind of like a little schedule of when I'm releasing these. But after this battle with the Diaborum, we're going to do some a little intro into the Moogle Hunt ability. So I'm going to run over by Chocolina over here, and in this corner is a hidden object, and you see Mog right up right there, and you can't see it right now. It's floating right in front of me, and the reflection kind of sees it. But in order to do this, you got to talk to this guy right here, and it's going to initiate the cutscene.
We had some supply stations around here, then they sort of disappeared. Probably another paradox side effect.
Leave it to me. The bell?
Okay, so now we are going to reveal the treasure, and it's a wild artifact. There are 10 total in the game, and they are used to open up these side gates in the game that can lead to new areas. So right now we're also going to visit Chocolina, and we're going to grab Sarah and Noel's first weapons of the game. They are the Meteor Blaze and the Howling Soul, and they're both 960 gil apiece, so it basically leaves me bankrupt. But I'm going to equip them right away, and it's going to increase their strength and magic immediately. Noel's is going to go up to 65 and 50, and then Sarah's is going to go up to 50 and 56. So Noel got a little bit of a bigger boost from it than Sarah did, but both big improvements to their overall fighting ability. And I'm also, while I'm here, I'm going to level up my Cat Seath and my Zorg Scandroid is going to get changed eventually for a different crystal monster you'll see coming up. But right now, I notice that Mog is lighting up, and I'm going to go ahead and follow him. For the reason being is this is one of the first treasures for a side quest of Unio Mystica, and right there is the treasure spear, and Mog's right next to it, and it's going to be one of the capsules for a side quest. So trust me in saying that you're going to want to pick this up now, so that you can get the side quest done right away, because the other capsule is very close by. So I'm going to fight this monster right here, and as we go on, I'm eventually going to start editing out the monster fights, except for the boss battles, of course. But these little ones, I'm going to eventually edit them out. And the reason I'm showing you now is to show you that, you know, I'm not really training behind the videos. You know, what you see with the videos is kind of what I'm actually doing in real life. But there are going to be some points where there's going to be a lot of monster fights, and I'm just not going to show them because it's going to take up too much time for the video. But I believe I'm going to start that next video. I'm going to start editing out the monster fights, so you guys won't have to watch them and be all bored of me beating up some easy monster. So back to the guide. Right now we're going to be working on the Unio Mystica side quest, and it's located in these southwestern tunnels right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and follow the tunnels around, and then you're going to peel off to the left. The reason being is there's going to be two fragments down here. One's going to be Unio Mystica, and the other one's going to be the Ghast fragment. Unio Mystica, you have to find 2 capsules and return them to the sergeant. And the Ghast fragment is you have to defeat the Ghast Seath. And that's what we're going to be doing now from Chester. So there we go. We accepted the mission to fight the Seath in the ruins, and that's a pretty easy one. And then right here, we got the first capsule, and then now we're going to pick up the second capsule, and that's going to appear the sergeant, I believe. No, it's captain, sorry. So we're going to initiate the conversation to start the mission, and then since we already got the first capital, by revealing it with Mog, we're just going to talk to him again, and we're going to get the easy side quest completion. So there you go, that was Unio Mystica, really easy. Got a little bit of CP. Alright, let's get going here. Sorry for that. It's important to explore as much as you want to. We also have another live moment coming up. You can tell by it saying live in the upper left hand corner. But I'm going to get the 8 mana droplets, and these are, I believe, grade 1 monster minerals, and they're good for your cat Seath to raise its overall magic status, and for your biological Ravengers to level up their magic status as well. So those mana droplets are really helpful early on in the game, especially before our big boss fight with Atlas.
So now I just do my best to help out. It's better than dealing with an alternative.
You see right now that those mana droplets are going to come in handy right now. The reason I'm leveling my cat Seath up quickly is they don't have a lot of health, and they're not the most effective healer in the world, but for the beginning parts of the game, you can actually ride them through to about episode 3 before having to get a different medic for your team. And you can see coming up right now is going to be another treasure that you can reveal after I get done with this little fight right here too. Alright, almost done here. Sorry about those people. I'm definitely going to be editing out these fights from now on. Alright, so Mog's lighting up again, and then we're going to go ahead and reveal this one. And then you're going to get the Rune Bracelet, which increases magical resistance by 15%. So that's actually a really good accessory to equip to either Sarah or Null. Doesn't really matter who, but that's a good accessory to equip for Sarah and Null. Once again, it resists your decreases magical attacks by 15%. So that's really, really helpful. Oh no! Atlas's hand again. He's destroying more stuff. Good lord. So right now, that's Atlas right in front of us, and that is going to be our current boss battle, but we're not ready for him yet. We're going to have to trigger a couple more things to go ahead and weaken Atlas, so we don't have to fight him in his full power yet. We will fight him later on, but for now we can't do it, not at the level we're at. So we're going to go ahead and fight his weakened state. So we got to go find his unknown power source and shut it down.
This is a weapon built by humans. They must have designed a way to stop it.
And that machine showing up is no coincidence.
Right.
Two choices. We try that new device and hope it controls Atlas. Or do it the old-fashioned way and fight him head-on. No regrets, no looking back.
Alright, so I'm going to go, what does Mog think? Just to keep the progress going. That's also the correct answer. Okay, so now we gotta go find that little power source. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna head up the ramp and down into the newly discovered tunnels, and you're also gonna be able to talk to Chocolina again. Alright, there is a reason I'm gonna be showing this one. I have a Garmachia right in front of my face, and I'm actually lucky enough to capture him in this fight. And the reason I'm lucky is because this is kind of a great early burst monster that's going to level up very quickly, and it's going to replace my Zord Scandroid. The Zord is not that great of a Ravager. It's a really low level monster, and I was lucky enough to pick this one up, and I'm going to level him up quickly, and he's automatically going to be better in base stats than the Zord Scandroid. So I was actually really lucky to actually come across that, and so I'm kind of happy for that one. So that's why I did show this one. And that's why I did want to talk about this fight real quick. So you can see right there, I got the Monster Crystal. I'm automatically going to equip it when I get a chance, I guess. Can't remember what I did on this one. Yeah, I equipped it later. There it is. Sorry. So there's Chocolina. And if you go down to the right, that's where we want to go. But down to the left is going to be our Ghast fragment location. So right here also is an important monster. That's our Pulsework Knight, and he's a great Sentinel early on. Sentinels, their role is basically to distract the opponent and to draw all the fire and the attacks onto him. They have a higher HP, and they can take a lot more damage. So I'm trying my best to defeat the Pulsework Knight as quickly as possible to have a 5-star chance and to be able to capture him. I do not do it on this one, but I do it at a later date. So for the upcoming battle, I suggest having a Sentinel ready and available. It's going to be very important. So didn't capture him there, but I did get a couple bolt and bolts, so that's cool. So we're going to turn around, and this is going to initiate the Ghast fragment right automatically. So there it is. And the Ghast is a Seath. It's not that hard of a fight. Watch out for its Fura attacks. You're going to want to be in a Relentless Assault or Tireless Charge. You're going to want to try to build its chain gauge. It does have a high chain bonus, so you can switch between trying to chain it up and stagger it, or you can just go with me and just go kind of for your Tireless Charge and have your medic on hand to heal when he does his Fura attack. That is a pretty strong attack for this early in the game. So my Cat Seath is going to do its job. It's going to go ahead and heal up real quick. Now, if I had my Furrow Link ability on my Zord Scandroid, I'd probably be able to stagger him by now, but I realize I'm not going to be able to get it. So I just kind of switched to an all-out Tireless Charge, and my Cat Seath is going to be a big hand right here, healing and kind of taking care of it. Then we end up getting knocked out, so that's never a good thing. But I noticed that the fight's almost over with. So after that hit, Sarah, I believe, is going to finish it off with a quick rune, and that is the Ghast fragment right there. So that's another side quest done and another fragment. So we're already up to, I believe, they count 6 or 7 out of 160. So we're doing pretty well. So right there we got 600 CP, and Kupo is going to go ahead, or excuse me, Mog is going to go ahead and reveal the treasure, and it's going to be a Star Pendant. So awesome on that one. Star Pendant decreases your poison resistance by 66%. So that's also a very effective one. So that's part 9, everybody. See you guys in part 10.